Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about retarded shit. New York Post. Elon Musk comes to the defense of Libs of TikTok over Twitter death threats. Well, to summarize the big shenanigans, apparently she's receiving a lot of death threats and she has had to relocate from where she's usually staying somewhere else due to the violence that the control left is showing. And she seems to actually have reported those violences not only to the FBI, but to Twitter moderation. Has Twitter moderation done something? Anything at all? No, I don't know, maybe. Maybe put them on a timeout for a few minutes? I mean, they're being naughty, aren't they? Not quite. They did diddly fucking shitty nothing diddly squat. Nothing. Apparently, it seems to be a-okay when one side threatens the other. And to make it even worse, because it seems to be a problem on the control left all of itself, because it predates the current year, but you can go even as far as when communism was set up, or when the Nazi Germany was made. Yeah, when the Nazis came into power. Those leftists, yeah. I'm going to go and say it. National Socialism was socialism. And they all seem to have a hate boner against Jews. And it seems to be the same case. Alright, around here, I'm not going to say her name. Even though in this article seems to actually have a hate boner and printed her name everywhere. Fucking retards. But, what can you do? Anyway, let's finish this. Now received about a dozen death threats, Twitter has not removed any of the accounts of those who send the threats. A platform cannot be considered inclusive or fair if it's biased against half the country, Musk said. And in fact, Musk went on and said this. This is her tweet. Yeah, I'm using an ad block so I just not get doxed. So, either way, I completely forgot to turn off my German. Oh, wellsy. Right. She wrote this. Hi, at FBI, I'm being threatened with a boom boom. Can you please look into this? She tweeted in response. And Twitter? No, and Elon Musk then tweeted at Twitter. Why? Twitter does diddly fucking shitty nothing idly fucking squat. Because after all, they seem to actually be in support of these sort of nonsense. And all she does, all that the person behind the account does is to simply share the videos that people, the idiot inbreds from the control left, shares on TikTok. That's all that she does. She's not breaking any rules, she's not doing anything. I'm pretty sure these people will definitely love the attention they are getting. After all, they say they retarded nonsense on TikTok, which is a Chinese goddamn fucking platform. After all, they seem to actually love socialism. And socialism, well, communism is socialism. The only difference is that they rebranded. Yeah, for all of the things that socialists hate, marketing being one of them, they sure do love marketing. And since there we are there, let's go and show it to you on Substack. Libs of TikTok. Conservative Twitter accounts are dropping like fries. Fries, not flies. Just today, Ali Stuckey was locked out for hateful conduct. Her crime? She criticized Fox News for celebrating... One moment, please. Let me turn this one off. Hate it when I forget about it. Right, her crime, she criticized Fox News for celebrating child's gender transition. There's nothing hateful about her tweet. She wasn't harassing anyone. She certainly didn't call for violence. She merely dissented. That's all it takes. Right. Project Veritas recently exposed Twitter's bias with undercover videos of an employee admitting they censored conservatives. Yeah, pretty much. Seems to be the case. And somebody else sent the evidence that Twitter is actually planning to, well, to censor and completely deplatform Libs of TikTok. Here's the evidence. Here's what one idiot says. Feels more likely that Libs of TikTok will get verified badge out of this than a platform ban. Happy Pride. Since I do not know more or less who's speaking what or who, because everything sounds the goddamn fucking same with these retards, butt-sniffing, fart-sniffing idiots, so it's gonna be difficult. Twitter equivalent of I'm not touching you. See, this has been escalating for months for what is worth. But our expectations out of Twitter are so low right now. Now that the devil himself is having to squat to get to their level. I don't get how this account, which exists solely to generate targeted violence and marginalize people, will continue to be allowed to post. Well, you idiot. It seems that you don't like people to actually see the stuff that you idiots post, is that? Pretty interesting, isn't it? Because that's exactly what Libs of TikTok does. They take a video out of TikTok, the most retarded version, and publish it on Twitter. And does nothing. It doesn't call for violence, it doesn't call for anything. It just shares there. So, are you embarrassed that the idiots from your side are saying those things? Are you actually against what they are saying? Because if you are, we need to make sure that you are not transphobe, because if you are, you need to be cancelled. Hey, according to your rules, not mine. I didn't make those rules. You guys did. Right, let's continue. But if we deplatform this account, we might erode trust in our platform from users who already think we are irredeemably biased against conservatives. I mean, we successfully deplatformed the Tangerine Man. I don't think deplatforming Libs of TikTok is going to cause a mass exodus, but I guess it may not be in our fiduciary interest to enact a ban on high-profile accounts right now. Trans people are being targeted for genocide and violence during Pride Month. Well, then, I don't think anybody's being targeted. If anybody else is actually being targeted, it's Libs of TikTok from people like you who support the actual violence. Like I said, our expectations are low, given that when James Moore came on with a transphobic misogyny, Twitter gave him a verified badge letting him go by Fire for Truth. He's right, Fire for Truth. And it's not misogyny. In fact, he actually used science to actually prove that women would be more efficient at the company level doing exactly what they like to do. Not that he's forcing them. What you idiots want to do is actually force women to do the things that they do not want. For instance, you're trying to force women to be programmers, when most of them, I'm not saying all of them because there are still a lot of female programmers out there who actually enjoy what they're doing, but what I'm saying is that based on gender, women tend to actually choose a more social-oriented professions and careers, while men tend to choose more scientific, more engineering-based careers, more loner types of careers. That's the thing, it's very different. Despite all of our similarities, we're still slightly quite a bit different. And in fact, men and women complement each other. Well, there is one failure from one, there is the strength of the other, and they both support and hold each other together. That's how it is. But now, You can't say those things unless you're being called a transphobic misogynistic. To tell you the truth, I don't actually remember James Moore saying anything transphobic or anything about transgender at all in his documents. And I read it. No, I don't recall. Right. I apologize, I was not speaking from my own perspective. But applying a commentary on how leadership has behaved recently, I could have phrased that better and be more conscious in the future messages. I despise and despise the activity that is currently flourishing in your platform and empowering white supremacists to fascists to act. You can see this, this socialist actually doesn't like the socialist coming from fascists. Yeah, fascism is also socialism. You can see he prefers the communist type of socialism, not the national type or the fascist type. Fascinating, isn't it? Anyway, to act with impunity and conductive harmful emotional physical violence and Jesus Christ, he actually took out the K and an X to it. Transfolks for Xing on the broader alphabetic community. You can see, oh shit, I completely forgot to actually switch. Oh, you can actually see here that not only did he replace the K, but he tried to preemptively uncancel himself or herself on this post because what he said here. Whew, it's a big no-no. Even despite being completely retarded, it's still a very big no-no for the people who loves to cancel people on Twitter right now. Nuts, gotcha, thanks for clarifying. The reference to Tangerine Man's success on the platform is interesting. He was permanently banned for incitement of violence, when in fact that did not actually happen. Some charges left hopes with sticks was concerned his embrace from fiduciary duties, but an ultra-woke tweet fires back. Fiduciary duties, like a good little ally, the rebuked tweet apologizes and promises to do better in the future. Pretty much there. Perhaps most remarkable is how they parrot the same lines we hear from the far-left activists. There are no debate about whether we are actually words bent on exterminating the entire community. In their view, that's just a given. They believe, right along with extremist activists, that we surely need to generate targeted violence and marginalize people. The only thing they are willing to debate is what should be done about us? Do they take us out now for engaging in targeted genocidal violence, or wait for a more opportune time? But again, you don't need leaked messages to know just how biased and agenda-driven these people are. The messages only confirm that we are already seeing our own lines every day. Yeah, pretty much. These people are actually believing in a lot of conspiracy theories. Does Twitter actually go and target the conspiracy theories these people believe in? No. Do fact checkers do it? No. Well, because they all partake on the same conspiracy theory. Simple as that. Welcome to the retarded world. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking time. Great fucking night, not time.